Guys, it happened again. Motherfucker, man. What happened Monday? I don't even know. Did I record Monday? Fuck, dude. I don't even know. Guys, I'll be honest, I don't even know what happened the past 2 days. You know, and not that that's a bad thing, but, in fact, sometimes it can be a beautiful thing, you know? You're so busy that you don't even know what's going on anymore. And in a world where so much is going on, sometimes that's beautiful. You know, you get to put the blinders up and not look at all the negative shit, you know? You gotta be positive, but sometimes you see something negative and you're like, motherfucker, that bums me out. But try to be positive. But I think the last 2 days were good. I mean, every day is good. You know, like I always say, today was better than yesterday, but tomorrow would be better than today. So, today was great. I got a little injury during jiu-jitsu last week, so we were taking it easy, right? And today I was back in the gym, crushed chest. I crushed it. All right, I'm gonna be feeling sore for the next couple of days. So we're gonna go home and grub up. I would like to yammer on for a while, you know what I mean? Curtis hit me up. I saw that message, dog. I see you slack cat. Appreciate you. But I would like to yammer on, but I gotta get gas, and I gotta call my one friend. So we're gonna keep it somewhat on the tame side. But today, I would like to talk about consistency, because I was out of the gym for almost a week. You know what I mean? Well, Friday would have been a week, but I took it fucking easy, dude. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with taking it easy. You just gotta get back in that motherfucker and see what's up, you know? But what I should have done is, even though my upper body hurt, I should have went to the gym and just fucking walked on the treadmill. Gone for a run. Swim some fucking laps. I didn't do none of that shit. I was a fucking bum, you know what I mean? And I wasn't a bum because me and my little bro hung out. Oh, I went shooting Monday. But me and my little bro, we went and we hung out Sunday all day. And then Monday I went to work and I went shooting. And Tuesday I did some family stuff. You know, like, I stay busy. But it's the you gotta wiggle shit into your blocks of your day. You know what I mean? Because if you don't make time when you're busy, you're not going to make time when you're free. You know what I mean? Because I know some guys, one guy in particular, who's a little on the heavier side. I like the guy. He's cool. But I always try to tell him, like, hey, man, like, when are you going to get in shape? You know, like, it's not good for you. You know, like, I'm not saying you want to live forever. You know, to quote One Piece, to quote Ace specifically from One Piece, I don't want to live forever. I just want to live for today. Or get through today. Great quote. Beautiful. Fantastic. We should all live by that. You know what I mean? Obviously planning the future and everything. But it's a good thing to just help you through the day. You know, I don't gotta live forever, just through today. Because tomorrow's not promised. But he always says, you know, like, what's the point? I like eating shit. I like being fat. And I'm like, dude, there's nothing wrong with being fat. But you could counteract all, like, the shit that you eat, because I know you don't eat good, and just, like, build a little muscle. You know what I mean? Do a little cardio. And he always goes, blah, blah. I don't have time. You know what I mean? I don't have time. You know, that's a big thing. There's never enough time, it seems like. There's always time, baby. You gotta make time. But then he'll tell me about how he had a fucking feast of, like, high sugar foods and, like, peanut butter and jellies and, like, sugar cereal and, like, a couple beers or Jack Daniels. And he's like, yeah, I ate a bunch of shit and then I fell asleep on the couch for 3 hours. It's like, dude, you could have took half that time, hour and a half, and walked on a treadmill, lifted a barbell. You know, just consistency. So what I'm trying to relate to you people, I guess only Curtis, he's the only one that watches. But what I'm trying to get to you people is just make time when there's time. You know, even if there's not time, just show up to the gym, and go like throw around some couple lateral raises with the 15s. Go get on the treadmill and walk for 5 minutes. Just show up. Show up and take a shit in the bathroom, you know? At least you showed up. Strain yourself a little bit, you know? That's all I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not trying to put anybody down or trying to motivate somebody. You know what I mean? So yeah, just go to the gym. The gym is a very basic thing. I feel like everybody does it now, which is not a bad thing. I'm glad people are healthy and conscious of the but you know, like, just anything. You know what I mean? Never half-ass something, full-ass it. You know what I mean? Don't go to paint the Sistine fuck, dude. Sorry, sometimes I can't speak. Sistine Chapel. Don't go into paint the Sistine Chapel with like the mindset of, who cares? You know, whatever. It's on the ceiling. Who looks up? Make that shit beautiful. You know what I mean? Don't go in making bowls to be like, oh, some little 5-year-old is gonna fucking spill it and then it's gonna be broken. Make that shit perfect. Make that shit so you can put it on a table with a little water on it and now it's stuck. You know what I mean? I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm gonna end this here. I gotta go resume my day. So hopefully you guys get the message, and I love you guys, and I hope everyone had a beautiful day. And as I always say, today was better than yesterday. Tomorrow will be better than today. Shebang.